Welcome to Fortress of Faith with Tom Wallace, calling North America to repentance and revival.
Well, welcome back once again to the Corner of Truth and Courage. You're listening to Fortress of Faith. This is Tom Wallace. We're going to continue on with our attention on Iran. This is day 16, and I want to give you a bit of an update on the 2026 Iranian Revolution. Last revolution was done in 1979, and this was taking it from a monarchy into fundamental Islam, and what a disaster that was for a beautiful nation, a nation with a long, long history, also a history of blessing Israel and being a friend to Israel, and was turned to hate Israel and to believe that its life mission is to bring the destruction of the Jewish people. That is what has been on the menu over in Iran. It's been there for over 40-something years, since 1979, and they're in trouble and they know it. They're sending out an SOS message to President Trump and saying, hey, let's have a parlay. Caroline Leavitt, the White House spokesperson, told reporters that Tehran is sending a quite different message to us, to the U.S. privately than what they're sending publicly. Privately, they're saying, hey, let's talk, let's come to terms. And they're offering a deal on their nuclear aspirations, the bomb. Of course, really, they don't have much left. That's what they're trying to offer. But publicly, they're warning that the U.S. will suffer unforgettable lessons if we attack them again. In my humble opinion, which really doesn't matter much when it comes to international policy, but nevertheless, here it is. I believe that Iran it's just a ruse. This parlay, this let's have a meeting, let's talk. They're trying to say, hey, let's have a diplomatic solution to this. We don't need to go ballistic. We don't need to go to the military, because they know they don't have much left. And my suggestion, I think, is just a ruse to hope to delay the attack. Meanwhile, they still keep a blackout over in the country. The internet's still turned off. Phones are down. What they're doing to be covered in darkness, and yet we did find out that over 500 have been killed. Some are suggesting the real number is 2,000. We don't know. Will we ever know? Probably. Will we know everything? Probably not. This revolution is certainly on its way, and I am very hopeful that it will bring about the end of the Islamic Republic of Iran, to bring a death nail to the fundamentalism that is very destructive. I want to quickly turn our interest, though, to the United States, to L.A. We had an incident yesterday. There was a large crowd. Hundreds were in the street showing their support to this revolution for the people and supporting Reza Pahlavi, the crowned prince, chanting Javid Shah. In other words, long live the Shah. They want the Shah. They want to return back to a monarchy. Is that what Reza Pahlavi is offering? Not necessarily. He's actually offering them a democratic republic, a parliamentary system, and let them choose how they want to be governed. They want him for their leader. That's going to be on them to choose. I think he's being very smart. Perhaps maybe they'll have something like they have in England, where they still have a monarch. I think they still need a monarch, personally. I mean, this is a country that had a monarchy there for thousands of years, even longer than England. And what a shame that that has all been lost. I think they need to return to that, but be governed by the people and not by a monarch, and to have a figurehead or a shared type of government. So this crowd in L.A., they're showing their support for this revolution. Well, they were doing that yesterday on the streets, and a U-Haul truck, a very large U-Haul truck, came rolling in, plowed into the crowds. The people were already upset with this truck because of what was on the sign. On the side of the U-Haul truck, it displayed a sign saying, "No Shah, no regime. USA don't repeat 1953, no mullah." And the people were already upset about that. So apparently, we don't really know the full video of this. They've not been showing us. They just show us the crowds are already around this truck. And it does not seem to me, from best I can tell, that the driver was trying intentionally to mow people over. I think he was being crowded by the people, and they weren't happy with what he was trying to support. And he was trying to get out of there. That's what it appears to me. I don't know. We just see the latter part of the video and how the incident ended. No one was killed. It seems to me it wasn't an intentional attack on the people. They were there to show a different opinion of what they want to see happen in Iran. They want a different outcome. They don't want the Shah. What does the sign say? 1953. Don't repeat it. And he's saying to the U.S., in 1953, the CIA backed a coup called Operation Ajax, which overthrew Iran's democratically elected prime minister. So the U.S. was involved in removing a prime minister in the government of Iran back in 1953 in support of the Shah. And apparently, these people feel it's a mistake. So who are these people? Well, these people are largely known as MEK, M-E-K, the Mujahideen I'm not sure if I'm saying the Farsi word here correctly, but Haq or Kahak. What does that mean? Well, it just simply means, Kahak means the people, the folk, the masses, the populace. But the word that gets my attention is Mujahideen. Mujahideen. That's often used by terrorists for their terrorist organizations. There's a number of terrorist organizations with the name Mujahideen. What does that mean? Well, it means the jihad, Mujahideen, the people that carry out the jihad. Jihad means the struggle against evil. And of course, Islam simply identifies who is that. Well, if you're a non-believer, if you do not believe in Allah, Muhammad as the prophet of Allah, and you deny that and reject that, then you are the enemy of Islam, and you're the evil, you're the filth that's in this world. The excrement, basically, is the word that they have for us, but I'll not use their word. And so the Mujahideen are the people who struggle against the unbelievers, the infidel, the filth. And so this group is a terrorist group. They were designated in 1979 in the U.S. as a terrorist group, MEK was. However, in 2001, they succeeded in persuading, after many, many, many petitions, to have the U.S. remove that designation, suggesting they've changed their ways. This group is largely Marxist and Islamic. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I just had something sounds familiar. Marxist and a Muslim. Oh, Mamdani, New York's new mayor. Isn't that an interesting mix? Well, it's not too foreign in the Islamic world. Marxism, communism, and Islam are good bedfellows. Anyhow, back to our topic. Now, here's what's interesting about MEK. MEK is not anti-Israel. In fact, they actually support the nation of Israel and reportedly have been a tremendous help to the Mossad agents, Israel's Mossad agents in the land in performing their operations. So I don't see them trying to kill these people yesterday in the U-Haul incident. And so, but we'll see. We'll look more into that. We'll let you know. I want to, though, before we close, I want to recap, as I shared with you yesterday, reasons why I believe the United States should get involved in ending the Islamic Republic of Iran. I believe that we should get involved. Although I think the people need to fight as much as they can. This is their revolution. Sadly, they have no guns. They've been disarmed. Should be a lesson to any nation to realize that your government can become despotic and become to the point where they will rule over you, and you might want to throw off your government. Well, it's kind of hard if you don't have guns. That's why our founders here in the United States gave us the right to bear arms for that very reason. But these people do not have guns, so they do need some help. But let me give you some more reasons why we should be involved. Number one, it was America who permitted the Islamic Republic to begin. We were the ones that brought it all about in 1979. We threw Jimmy Carter, thank you, threw the Shah under the bus and put his favor for the Ayatollah to return from exile. And what a mistake that turned out to be. So we made this trouble. We caused this problem in the very first place. And I believe we should be offering our help to fix it. We brought all this ruin to Iran. Number two, to end the Islamic Republic of Iran will save Israel. It will end the 3H Club. Who's that? Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Houthis. These are the three who are proxy armies of Iran. If Iran falls and the Islamic Republic ends, then you pretty much end these armies, these groups. Will they completely go away? No. But they will be leaderless and fundless. They will not have the funds. Number three, to end the Islamic Republic of Iran will save the Arabs continuous heartache. Iran is the menace of the Middle East. Many Arabs, they hate them, and they fear Iran getting a nuclear weapon. That's why they did not like Obama. They did not like Biden, because Obama and Biden was helping and aiding. They couldn't believe it. What's wrong with America? What's wrong with these guys? Even a Muslim seems to be supporting our Muslim president. The Arabs did not like one bit at all Obama. Iran did. Oh, they loved him. They loved Biden. But now the Arabs can have some peace in the Middle East as well if Iran changes hands. Number four, to end the Islamic Republic of Iran will save the people of Iran. Persian people. Even Pahlavi is appealing to Trump to get involved and to help and to throw out support. Let me throw in a couple other thoughts that I had that I want to share. It will end and save American taxpayers. We spent $8 trillion, estimates, $8 trillion just to have protection against Iran. And to end the Islamic Republic of Iran will serve as a severe blow to fundamental Islam, to the jihadi version, to terrorism. It needs to end. Well, that's going to be it for today. I hope you'll join us again tomorrow as we continue more on this topic. Hey, before we close for today, I want to make a special announcement. If you're a concerned Christian and want to take a stand against the evils that's growing in your community, and especially to alert people to the dangers and the issues and the hatred of Islam, to speak boldly, factually, and with love, and to learn how to quote the Quran, how to quote the Sharia law, and to expose the evil of this deadly religion, we want to help you to do just that. We want to bring you into our inner circle. We're looking for leaders in your communities to stand with us. And if you want to be involved in that, contact me and send the email to tom@fortressoffaith.org, tom@fortressoffaith.org. Tell us a little bit about who you are, and we'll get back in touch with you and let you know about some of this training. And together, we'll take a stand at the corner of truth and courage. God bless you.